have to tell you this, and I swore I wasn't going to talk about this because I like to keep some of my private life private, but fuck it. Last night, a Tinder date came to the show. Don't. First off, if you ever see me on Tinder and you want to tell me I'm funny, don't. Do it in person. Because I get all excited and then somebody's like, oh my God, you're so funny! And I'm like, thanks. We're not going to fall in love? No, we're not. Okay, great. I'll be over here singing the Maiden's Prayer and hopefully hiding the knives. No, so this guy comes, right? And he sits in the first part of the show, and I'm doing a little, gay. And a singer comes up, and then he leaves the show. He leaves. And he sings. And he texts me because he's like 24 years old, and that's never inappropriate. Under 25, people think you can just text at any given moment. Oh, you're in surgery? Let me just text him. No, you can't. And I'm allowed not to respond immediately, being an adult in the world with movable limbs. I'm allowed to have a life outside my phone where I don't need to get back to you about a little love note. Anyway, she leaves. And she's texting me. And she says, well, I said, did you not like the show? And she said, well, I didn't. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, why didn't you? And she said, well, I'm not going to say anything, but I don't want to degrade the mainstream hand that feeds you. I was like, okay, all right, continue. Then she says, and the way you talk about young men is a little misogynistic, and I think you should know better. That was exactly what I did when I read that text. I was walking it off for like 3 blocks. Because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. She's many things, but she's not a misogynist. I love women. I hate men. Seriously, if you told me tonight, if I ever had a Sophie's Choice and there was a girl and a boy, see you later, fella. Her and I'll be friends splitting Malamars for years. But you, heave ho. And listen, I'd like to say this to all the young people here tonight. All 3 of you. I love you, and I know I give you a hard time about art and your, let's call it stupidity. But that's only because I want you to know there are much better things than the things you're getting fed. Do you think Demi Lovato's gonna turn into anything but a punchline? Do you think that's gonna last out the decades? No. I wanna put a Diana Ross LP in your hands and say, welcome to the world, my child. This will get you through some hard times. Yes, there are new people who might be fun. I love a Carly Rae Jepsen. Love her. Very underrated. I love an Adele because we have fat girl feelings. And we understand each other. When she sings hello, I'm like, hello, girl. I know. Because I can imagine, this is so dark, but I can imagine her writing those lyrics and there'd just be like little flecks of Krispy Kreme on the chorus. It's like, hello. And I've been there because every script I've ever written has been covered in some sort of sauce. Just the way writing's an emotional process, and sometimes I need a companion. That companion is often fried.